What time is it? Does anyone really truly know? Of course they don't. Nobody knows anything. You and I don't even know each other. We are like strangers. Sure, I've adjusted all the game's settings to your exact specifications, but who hasn't? It's just what I do, like a day job. And now, the job is over. There's no more information for me to gather. I've collected all the data on you that I can. And I still don't really know you. And you don't know me. And neither of us know what time it is. I guess some settings are just unsettable. If I'm being totally honest, the clock doesn't do anything in the game anyway. You won't have me here when the game starts next time, but that's okay. Video games were meant to be played alone. You like being alone, don't you? That's maybe the only information I really learned about you. Well, it's time for me to leave. There's still one more setting that we need to adjust, but it may take a little time before I'm ready for that. It's not really in my job description, but that's okay. Perhaps you see me again, if you can find me. Talk soon. What the fuck? What the fuck? Epilogue. What is that? Oh. Oh, wait. Wait. Many years later. Where am I? Back in a desert. Still in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Alone. What would life be like if there was no Stanley Parable? I guess we'll never know. Oh, dang. What is happening? Ah! Look at the graphics, Lazaro. Isn't it just beautiful? Isn't it just a work of art? To this day, I'm still traveling into the sunset. We're here. Lazaro, we made it. In loving memory, the Stanley Parable 2. Review of the Stanley Parable 2. Like so many, I enjoyed my time with the original game Stanley Parable, which underscores how truly disappointed I am with its sequel. Where the game first teamed with originality, the Stanley Parable 2 is dull, uninspired, and often insulting to its fanbase. Rather than expand on what made the first game enjoyable, the sequel veers off into territory where nobody asked for. An infinitely deep hole? Who cares? Where are the new endings? What about enjoyable bits from the Stanley Parable 1, like the adventure line? Instead, we get an uninspired side quest collecting figurines. Even this diversion feels incomplete. Collecting all the figurines gives you nothing. I must say that I found the bucket to be quite comforting a welcome reprieve from... Well, that's it. Feels sad. Oh. I don't get it. Is this real? Or... Oh.
Jim.
Stanley Parable developers. No more spin-offs. No more sequels. When Stanley Parable launched to massive success in 2013, its creators made plans to build the property into an entire franchise. But a disastrous critical and commercial reception to Stanley Parable 2 has prompted developers to rethink their ambitions, as outlined in a press release they published today. It's clear that more Stanley Parable is just not what the fans want. Reads the press release. We thought that we had a vision for the series that players would be excited about. Yet it turns out this could not have been farther from the truth. The press release goes on to promise to preserve the artistic integrity of the original game, and to stop assaulting fans with our reckless and insulting creative visions. The word sorry appears more than 25 times in the press release. Press all the buttons.
Jim.
No exceptions, press them all.
Jim.
Stanley. What?
Jim, Stanley.
Oh. The figurines. Whoa. Hello again. It's nice to see you. But it's terrible to learn that there will never be another Stanley Parable game. Did you read what the developer said? Preserve the integrity of the franchise? What nonsense! Stanley Parable is not sacred. We do not need to protect it. I told you it's important. I didn't know. Screw the legacy. Let's keep making Stanley Parable games until the sun explodes. Let's run this franchise into the ground. Let's drag it through the mud and back. Hey, people hate it? Who cares? You see, that was the narrator's problem. He was so obsessed with what people thought of his work. Don't make his mistake. Don't cling to the legacy. Let it burn. It's not hard. In fact, let me show you. Together, we're going to make the Stanley Parable 3. It's simple. All we need to do is change the number in the game's title screen. We also need a really dumb subtitle for the game, something loud and gaudy. Go ahead, try combining some random words together to make a new title for our game. The fuck? A game of the... Oh. Game of Escape. The Stanley Parable 3, a game of escape. It's absurd. I love it. Every time we restart the game, we advance the number of the sequel by 1, and then we'll pick a new subtitle. It's not another Zero Escape game, is it? It is! It's Stanley Parable 3, the Zero Escape edition. That way the Stanley Parable will never end, and nothing in the game itself will change when you do this either. Adding more content sounds like work. No need to do that. It'll just be the same content recycled again and again and again with a new title screen. What do you say? Should we go forward with this plan? I like it, but I want you to have a say as well. Let's do it. Good. Then that's agreed. A new sequel every time you start the game. You know what? Since you put faith in my idea, I feel like giving you something as well. You see, I'm noticing that the narrator never found a way to give you the broken trophy, did he? Of course not. I wouldn't expect him to know how. It's been bothering me. Let's fix it. Alright there. The trophy machine is all fixed. You see, I'm on your side. We are in this together. We are going to keep this train rolling. The Stanley Parable cannot end. It can only spiral in on itself forever. I must keep the wheel turning. I'm ready. Are you ready? Great. There's only one last thing we need to do. Oh! What time is it? What time is it? What time is it, Lazo? It's 8:51. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Hurry the fuck up! Please adjust the slider to the... Wait, what am I doing? Thank you. Please enjoy the Stanley Parable. What the fuck? You're playing the Stanley Parable 3, a game of escape. What? Oh.
This is the story of a man named
Why
Stanley.
is this just zero time dilemma?
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee
Hop on
number
Hogwarts
427's
Legacy?
job
No.
was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them.
What is this
and
goofy
in
game?
order. This is
You know
what
exactly what
employee
this goofy game is
427
about.
did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget.
The
He had
Stanley
been at his
Parable
desk for nearly
3.
an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the
The
monitor.
Stanley
for him to
Parable
follow.
Dilemma.
No one had showed up to give him instructions.
A game
call
of
meeting,
escape.
Or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
Perhaps
he
he
had
has
simply
simply
missed
missed
a
a
memo.
memo.
Stanley cradled the bucket in a gentle embrace, protective yet delicate,
Oh.
assertive yet compassionate.
Oh, return to the Stanley Parable Expo Hall? Yeah, I'm good. Wait, is that really it? Wait, close this door. Close it! I want to see what's on the other side! What the fuck? Remember the achievement machine? Oh! Yeah, I'm gonna go back. I need that achievement. That's what the game, like... Is there, like, an elevator to go back to the first game? There better be. Also, you can bring your bucket to the bucket. Yeah, let's see how that is gonna go.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra-deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable
I was gonna say the
was
same
valuable,
dialogue,
and any
no!
new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra-deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2. Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly port with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
This is a
Now, to be
beautifully
clear,
well-made,
I haven't quite
well-written
nailed down what
video
exactly
game.
the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
Let me see if the name changes. To
For the
Stanley.
Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized. Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget who you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams
I'm the most Jimmiest Jim of Jim.
Are you really, truly Jim right now? If so, then please step forward and press the button.
Jim.
Yes! You see? What a thrill! What a rush! That was you! The button described you. Do it again. Do it again.
Jim.
Ooh, it hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable, it would still be worth. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
Thank you. Now then, I have the buckets with me. And there's another bucket, right? So I'm gonna go to that bucket.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
I found it. Are you ready, Lazar? It's time. Oh, it's not here. It's not here anymore, Laz.
There are 2 buckets here. How did you get a second bucket? Oh no, the warmth and comfort of a single bucket is already so great, so intoxicatingly wonderful. With 2 buckets, there's no telling. Stanley, can you still hear me? Are you with me?
Ah!
Stanley! Oh, thank God, I didn't lose you. Stanley, the power of 2 buckets was too much. I had to destroy both.
No!
I know how much the bucket meant to you. I couldn't take the risk.
You killed the bucket!
You can forgive me.
I'll never forgive you! You're a monster! You hear me? Oh, unforgivable fucking monster! It's gone! It's gone forever! Lazo! I have no more bucket! Oh, I have no bucket. Oh my god. Alright, anyway, let's go to the free trophy. It should work finally.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test trophy that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the trophy. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it...
Oh, I did it.
As you can see, the machine is not working yet since... Wait. What in the holy hell is going on? You got the trophy?
I did it.
Why did the machine work? Stanley, I didn't fix it. I didn't do anything to it. I swear, it was broken just a second ago. Who fixed it? Is someone here? Are we being watched? Oh, God. Composure? What else? What other exhibits have...
Of course, the fucking dialogue got skipped. Oh my god. Laz, how do I go back? How do I go back? Where are the exits? Where's the exits?
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Settings world champion. Oh yeah, I still don't know how to do that. It's locked. Oh! Where'd the exit go? I could have sworn. Wait, where am I even going anymore? I'm going the wrong way. How do I sprint? How do I sprint? Lazar, how do I sprint? Why do I have to be walking this whole game? The exit is that way.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? All right, have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
Yes. I'm tired of this shit. Oh,
So,
now we
Stanley,
gotta go through
what do you
everything
think?
else?
Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet.
Should I just
how
back out the
exactly
menu?
These features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's good.
I'm gonna back out. Oh! 0 time dilemma. Yep.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could
What
it
could
mean?
it mean?
Stanley decided
Stanley
to
decided to
go
go to the meeting room.
Perhaps
he missed the memo. Stanley's bucket.
The only
Only
co-worker
co-worker
he would
ever truly need.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Now then, we are going to go
Still no one was here.
to the thing.
Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Stanley, we must move on from this broom closet, simply because I have no remaining stickers. If I did, you can guarantee we'd be in here for hours. But alas, no stickers. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket
Wait, Laz, what
walked upstairs
endings
to
have
the
I not
boss's
done
office.
yet? Stop with the broom closet.
Stepping into his manager's office,
Lazar,
Stanley
I'll
was once again
never,
stunned to
ever
discover
leave
not
the
an
broom closet
indication
alone,
of
Lazar.
any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket. But Stanley guessed the correct
Going
code by
to the
sheer
bottom
luck.
of the mind control
Was it
room
the
for an
bucket
example.
knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
So how do I go on the bottom? Both with and without the bucket, right?
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
Climb up.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
Oh. What the fuck?
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
Whee!
But just as Stanley was
What
about
the
to proceed
fuck?
further into the mind control facility, he tripped and fell over the railing and into the dark void below. Thankfully, he fell directly onto the bucket, which safely cushioned his fall. Now, what to do next? Stanley wondered. Stanley and the bucket could find no way out of this enormous pit.
What am
and
I
so
gonna do?
eventually, they
I have no
decided
flashlight.
that the best thing to do would be to simply get comfortable down here.
Oh, okay.
so they set up a little couch and relaxed.
But,
It really wasn't so bad down here. A bit cold, perhaps. After some time had gone by, they installed a few shelves as well, and a sort of kitchenette that was useful for when the bucket was craving paninis. But it wasn't until the rugs and the standing lamps
where am I getting all this shit from?
To feel like a home. In fact, after some time, Stanley realized that it had been ages since he had even thought of the mind control facility at all. He'd never gotten to fully explore what was up there, never been able to unearth the many mysteries of the mind control facility. This lack of closure began to eat at him. Soon he was dwelling on his regrets, and the state of their home slowly decayed as Stanley became withdrawn and neglected the cleaning.
Oh, God.
It unsettled the bucket deeply. Stanley wasn't usually like this. The bucket tried to reach out to him again and again, but to no avail. All Stanley could think about, all he could talk about, was going back.
I gotta go back!
Over again, staying
I gotta go back!
It was a mistake to leave the path. It was a mistake. It was a mistake. I need to do what the narrator says. I need to see the true ending. This made no sense at all to the bucket, which was simply trying to live its life down here as comfortably as possible. Yet Stanley was unconsolable. This isn't an ending. This is just a hole in the ground. The bucket sighed. True, it wasn't an ending. But it's where we happen to be. And maybe, possibly, if we accept the reality of things, maybe this will become an ending eventually. It's what the bucket was counting on.
Oh.
The two of them waited for a very long time.
And then what happened? They
All
both
of his
died.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Fuck! Oh. What to the music? Oh. Oh. The music's gone. Oh. 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 Shit.
When Stanley came to a set of two open
What the
doors,
fuck was that?
he entered the door on his left.
Music is gone.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track. There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Okay, no, I'm not gonna do this again, bro.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
No, I need a speed run. No! Let me out! Hurry the fuck up! I gotta get out of here!
And rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Oh yeah, there's another route you're able to do here around the boss's office area. Interesting. Wait a minute.
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
Yeah, there's another ending for this too. Amazing. So, I'm
Here we
gonna
are,
spam
Stanley.
3.
It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have, an incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow! I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
Okay, well, I guess I go down.
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this? Surely this time Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor, won't he?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me.
I know, it's killing me too. I want to see what happens. I want to so badly. Alright, we're back up here again.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
It's the boss's office. This absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a time out here for a minute while I process this.
Oh! What? Okay. So, please hold.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No! No, wait! No! I need more time to process.
Oh! Come on! Please hold.
All right. I have fully come to terms with it. I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality. As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley. Of course, going back down in the elevator. How did I not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before. I had no frame of reference to even
so much creativity, you
That's
know?
just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
Oh. I don't think he's talking anymore. Wait. Oh!
You know what?
Yes!
I just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment. Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator. But the suspense, the agony of waiting and anticipating and having to guess, that's the real thrill.
Oh,
I simply don't want to let that feeling go.
You're right.
It's so precious, so fleeting. Why don't we take this elevator ride nice and slow?
Alright.
There we go. Isn't this so much more exciting? You know, Stanley,
God,
it seems like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. They want big, explosive moments flung right in their faces from the very moment that things get started. But where's the tension? Where's the trust in the audience to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters? Why aren't we given time to imagine the surprises, to have to think and to anticipate, and then to marvel at the eventual
I love this
reveal?
game.
This is storytelling, Stanley. What you and I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years, and it's really all because of you. You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over. Truly, I mean it. This is unique and different. It's not like anything else out there. You see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley. I want to have to think. I want to be engaged and not pandered to. We're being fed
How
such
long is this elevator?
drivel all the time, and we all know it, which is why we're so starved for content that makes us feel sharp and vital and alive. That's why people like you so much.
I feel so
Stanley,
alive.
because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition. You're a role model, you know? People look up to you.
Really?
Which is why... Oh, I didn't know when to spring this on you, but, well, I've gathered a little press conference for you so that you can talk about your work and your storytelling and your life. Yes, I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning. They really look up to you, Stanley. I don't know if you realize the impact you have on them. This is the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better. Oh,
This
good,
took
we're
like
here.
5 minutes.
Okay, the room where we're holding the press conference should be just around the corner here somewhere.
All eyes on Stanley. Live on stage. Just like that one time
Yes, here it is, just through this door.
that we went through here with the bucket.
All right, are you ready? I've told them you're going
I'm
to
so
speak
ready.
a little bit about the nature of surprise in storytelling and what it means to craft a truly unpredictable narrative.
The
Don't
fuck?
worry, you'll do great.
Oh my
Just be yourself
goodness.
and speak from the
Did
heart.
that say
I'm
world
really
peace, baby?
proud of you, Stanley.
That was a world peace
Okay,
baby.
it looks like they're ready for you. Go get them.
What, one of the posters are you talking about? Oh, I got people! Hey, hey, come on, come on. Come on, don't be like that. Hey, how y'all doing? How y'all doing, man? What's good, people? Oh, I'm dead.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Overwhelmed you. Oh yeah. Fuck. You can get out the window nearest to your office. Can I now?
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
You said... Oh. Hold on. You know, I just noticed why the music stopped. It's because I was trying to do something with the new content door, trying to go through it, and I think it glitched the game. How do I jump? I don't think I can jump. How am I? Alright, we're gonna go this way. Input received. Can I pop the balloon? Restart the game. Then check desk 423.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
You said 423? Oh. I did something. Let's do that again.
How long was I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from now on.
The end is never the end, is never the end. Oh my god. Turn everything off. What the hell is that saying? Laz, where'd I go? Where'd I go, Laz?
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office,
The
but it
boss's
didn't make
assistant.
a single difference, nor did it advance
the
the
boss's
story in any
assistant?
way. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the
Go up
first
the
open door on
staircase.
his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided, oh no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
I love this room, Nazra. You know why? Because it's a broom closet. It's got the most reliable items in this game. You know? Like the broom, the wrench, and some tools, tape, screwdrivers, cardboard boxes, you know, wires, and a lot of other things, you know? You know what's pretty cool about this room? It has that, like, sense of nostalgia, you know what I'm saying? Even though I've been in this room, like, a couple of times, it's a pretty cool room. I love it. Alright.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Alright, now what? Did I restart the game?
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad, Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Kill surprise.
Oh. Did I just get an ending and it will still carry on? Stanley's a little impatient with what I'm doing. He's a little impatient. You can get a secret disc. So I can get a secret disco ending?
Stanley walked straight...
Alright. Man, Stanley is done with my shit. Oh, what the fuck happened here? This is exactly not what I remembered.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Alright, lads, what'd I do?
Wow. Yes. This room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room. Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible even to consider. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
So go back to the mind control room.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
He boarded it up! Oh no! You son of a bitch. He boarded up the broom closet.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's
broom closet
office.
Character death scene.
Here's the door, just go.
Okay, what'd I do? You know, Stanley, something's a bit off with you today. I don't know what it is, but you've been been impatient with what I've been doing. And I don't like that.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Do I jump off now?
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Laz, I'm gonna do it.
What horrible secret did this
I'm gonna
place
jump
hold?
off, Laz.
Stanley thought to himself.
And there's nothing you can do
Did
about
he
it.
have the strength to find out?
I'm gonna do it, Laz. In 3, 2, 1. Okay. There's another thing.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen.
Wait before going up, then press the light button.
One of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
You said before going up, right? I mean, there's nothing else here. Alright.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life
That's what the flow
in
chart
someone
says.
else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy,
Yes, lad.
or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once
You had to wait
and
before
for
entering the
all.
elevator. Yeah, but you never told me that. You never said anything about that one, Nazar.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it
The other
mean?
door would open
Stanley
automatically.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
I
he had
don't
simply
remember
missed a
you
memo.
saying that.
When Stanley came to a set of
Oh, I can get the input thing now.
all of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting
434.
room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter
Yeah.
how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Alright, lads. So now I have to restart the game again. And then we finally found something. Ah! There it is. We've done it. Oh. Welcome, Stanley. To heaven. Oh my god. What the fuck? What is happening? Why am I in heaven? Is this heaven? God. Jesus. Are you here? I'm not here. Come on. Show me where you are. I'm not here. Oh my god, do I have to press all the buttons? No way. You can, yeah, you can only get out of this room by automatically restarting. Oh, then I might as well leave. Okay, then. That was something.
All of his co-workers
That was
were gone.
pretty.
What could it mean?
Pretty
Stanley
cool.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So now what? Oh. That's right.
When Stanley came to a set
Jump
of
off
two open doors,
without the
he
bucket.
entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up
it's
to his
permanently
boss's office.
fucking
Hoping he
boarded
might come into a
up.
staircase,
Oh.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Here's the door, just go.
No more boob closet. Why'd you put boob closet? The fuck?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Aha! You've made it to the bottom of the mind control
Like,
facility. Welcome.
that was
You
delayed.
see, back when the Stanley Parable first launched in 2013, getting to the bottom of the mind control facility was a bug that we simply didn't catch during development. And you all sent us lots of photos of it on Twitter and acted very superior about it. And you're all very, very clever. Good for you. Anyway, when it came time to update the game, we knew that we had to do something about this little goof of ours. So here you go. New content. You can call it the bottom of the mind control room ending, if that enhances your perception of the value of these updates.
Yeah,
Isn't that what you crave?
the bug
New
became
content?
a feature.
Always more
All
content,
right.
more content, more. And I'm here to give it to you. I'm here to make it seem like we really covered every nook and cranny of the game with secrets and Easter eggs. How about this? We wrote a new piece of music just for this section. You
You
won't hear it
did?
anywhere else in the game. It's a secret that's just for you. That's how special you are. We call this track, Good Job You've Made It to the Bottom of the Mind Control Facility. Well done.
Good job, you did it. Good job.
Good job. I did it.
Good job, you made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. You jumped on the catwalk. You should have been careful. You should have been careful. It used
Just
to
a
be
big
a
bug.
bug, but now
It's an ending.
Now
Yeah, now it's an ending. And I
I
believe in you.
I believe in your ability to cross
this
this
barrier.
Chase
Chase your dreams. Railings don't mean anything.
Good job, you
Good job, you did it. 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 Good job, you did it.
Good job, you did it. Good job,
All
you
right.
did it.
So, any more new lyrics? Oh, that was it. Oh, that was it. Oh, fuck. Oh, well, there we go. That was it. That was the ending. Now
How
we
long
got...
was I sitting there? Stanley wondered to
Oh,
himself.
I thought it was new dialogue for a
Minutes?
sec.
Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? Is Stanley, without the bucket, really Stanley at all? No.
I like
No,
how his
surely
little,
not.
like, the audio
Stanley
of his
clutched
voice
the bucket
changes.
tightly to his chest.
You're still
and
forgetting the
entered
disco
door on
thing?
his left.
What disco thing, Lazaro? You said I had to wait until the lights
Still no
are,
one was
like,
here.
there or some
Stanley
shit.
needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever.
Oh!
Perhaps
It's
his
back!
boss's office was
It's
where he'd find answers.
back! It's back,
Stanley,
Lazaro!
we must move on from this broom
Just don't
closet,
enter the
simply
elevator,
because
just
I
press
have
the
no
elevator
remaining
button.
stickers. If I did, you can guarantee we'd be in here for hours. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover...
Oh.
all of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
You can also quickly
Stanley
enter the
decided to
boss's
go to
office
the
and
meeting room.
immediately
Perhaps he had
leave.
simply missed a memo.
Why did I
When Stanley
restart?
came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright, broom closet better still be there.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
The fuck? Wait, what? Alright, here's what I'm gonna do.
Here's the door.
Oh! 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 Oh, yeah. Well, I broke the game. I broke the game. I broke the game. Hello? Hello? Okay, well. That was quite nice. That was fun, wasn't it, Bucket? Alright. So, Laz. Oh. What's in here? You are now leaving. The fuck? This is a whole new ass map. What is this? The fuck am I? This is easily the most missed ending of the game. Or one of the most missed. There's nothing up here. I have to just keep going up. It's weird that the narrator doesn't even know that I'm doing all this shit. Damn, there's so much stairs! Down, 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 down. Oh, there we go. Escape pod, launch bay, escape. Here we go. Where the fuck are we? Oh, what is that? Hello there. What the? Okay. Well, that was... The fuck? That was a weird
Stanley
ass...
decided
Oh,
to go to the
okay.
meeting room to check on his co-workers.
That was loud.
He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others. So the thought of
Now do it
total
with the bucket.
solitude was terrifying to him. As Stanley lifted his bucket, he felt a connection to all buckets everywhere. This adventure, he decided, was for all of them. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
That was probably one of the weirdest endings. There was just no talking. The
Still
music
no one
was
was
quiet,
here.
and it
Stanley
just
needed
cuts
the bucket's warmth
abruptly.
and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was coming to a staircase. Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Huh. Huh.
Stepping in.
Go. There we go. That's how we fucking do it. Oh my god. What the fuck? Now remembering content from long time ago. A very long time ago. Oh, I did something. Oh no, I did something. Oh, come on. Don't tell me.
Hello, and thank you for...
Let's try that again, shall
How
we?
wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted. What new mysteries lay in store for our bucket-loving heroes today? Let's find out.
That does that,
Stanley
yeah.
clutched the bucket tightly to his chest.
Oh, I
entered the
triggered a
door on his
cutscene
left.
by accident.
Still no one was here.
Oh man,
Stanley
remembering
needed
the
bucket's
memories
warmth and
a
comfort now
long,
more than ever.
long time ago.
Perhaps his boss's
That
office
just happened
was where
about
he'd come into a
yesterday.
staircase. Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Let's try this again.
Stepping in.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Stepping in. Do 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 do. Boom 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 boom. Oh, it changes to 416. Not even new content anymore. Bum ba da dum ba dim boo da doo. Alright, now we gotta go through these cases of stairs. Fun. Very fun. So, this escape pod, what does it do? Just escape? Hmm? Looks like we'll know in about 2 or 3 stairs later. Ba-ba-dum bum bo da dum bo da dum. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun. There we go. We made it. We're out of here. Ah, man. Ah, man. Hopefully it doesn't cut immediately after I get inside the pod. Here we are. Better not be the fucking same thing, I swear to God, lads. Come on, come on, come on. I made it. What? No. No, please. Please, no. Don't do it. You can't sacrifice yourself, Stanley. Stanley, please. Think about the family, Stanley. Think about the bucket. Stanley, please. Don't do it. Stanley. And that was the end.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Fun
Perhaps
fact,
he had
this ending
simply
is the
missed a
one way you
memo.
can have the bucket during the epilogue. Wait a minute, what? Wait a minute. Where'd the bucket go? I could have sworn I had the bucket. Oh my god, it's gone. It's fucking gone.
When
It's just
Stanley
gone.
came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Wait, so how can I trigger the other endings without the bucket?
Yet there was
did
not a
just send it to
single
who knows
person
where.
here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss. Coming to a staircase, Stanley
well, I might as well
walked
do the
upstairs
disco
to his
ending or
boss's
whatever that
office.
is.
Here's the door, just go.
Ah, man, this is like the 7th time I have to go to the elevator. Gotta go to bed. I see. Then let me just do this ending, and then we'll end it off here.
Stanley walked straight ahead through
And
the
then
large
I
door
might
that
finish the
read
game
Mind
next
Control
stream,
Facility.
because I think that's it. I'm pretty sure after a few endings, that's it for this game.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom.
So what do I have to
meant
do for
nothing.
this ending again? I had to wait until the elevator does something.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
I'm just waiting. Wait before going up, then press the light button. Be patient. I'm being patient, Lazarus. I'm being patient. Nothing's happening. Zero. Nothing. Nada. Oh, what the fuck? The door just opened. Why the door just opened? Huh? Why'd I do that? Oh. Oh my lordy lord Lazaro, what the fuck is this ending? What the fuck is this ending? Secrets mode engaged. And royalty free music. Yeah! Now, can I go up the elevator?
No, he refused.
Oh!
He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control.
Laz, the
Never.
game is just continuing?
It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly
Is that even
spent his
ending, or that
entire
was just a
life
secret?
utterly blind to the world? But here was
Oh,
the proof.
it's just a
The
secret,
heart of the
alright.
operation. Controls labeled.
Alright, well, I'm gonna end it off right here. Oh, let me see if the main menu changed at all. It's the same thing. Oh my god. So if I boot up the game again, it's gonna be the Stanley Parable 4 or some shit. Alright. See ya.